Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the JRL IndyCar series for round number 3 at the Indianapolis GP circuit. I'm your host, RZXJJ Reds, with a few others joining a little bit later here tonight for what will end the first half of the season. So a lot of good racing here and there at Long Beach and Coda last week. Mr. Sunshine has completely dominated. So far this season, we had a late race caution that basically decided how the race played out towards the end of both races. But we'll see if the race is flowy and maybe we'll have less incidents like we had at Long Beach. We only had one caution at Coda. That was literally with 3 laps to go, and it all ended with a 1-lap shootout. Ended the race with Sunshine taking the second win of the season. Can he go 3 for 3 tonight? Still got a lot of talent behind him, as he once again will start on the pole position here at Indianapolis. As we'll go ahead and get the lobby set up as this time. So 50 laps, the distance for tonight's race. Possibly a 2 to 3 stop race, depending on if cautions do become apparent. Sorry, I had a brain freeze there. So just a few more minutes and we'll turn them loose for 50 laps at Indianapolis. Alright, so we have Larry just now joining us in the lobby. And at this time, we'll go through the starting lineup for tonight's 50-lap featured event here at the Indy GP circuit. So taking the third pole of the season, converting it to a possible third win, Mr. Sunshine on that pole position once again. Oh, excuse me. I'll be right back. Apologies, audience. We have a little bit of issue with the qualifying results. I'll get back to everyone momentarily. Alright, so we got that situated, thankfully. So, we'll go through the lineup one more time. So, Mr. Sunshine taking the third pole of the season, looking to convert that to a third win after Long Beach and Coda win the last time out. It's Jaguar, formerly known as RZX Jaguar, that will start on the front row with Mr. Sunshine. RZX Jason and RZX Nix will make up row number 2. King Karen, RZX Ultra will make up that third row. Fourth row is going to be Fan 2403 and RZX U5A MVP starting towards the rear. Normally he'll be towards up in the front in the race, but in quali he struggled with his setup, so he'll be starting towards the back, constantly working on this setup. And Larry B. the G, currently second in points, not attending qualifying for this race. But he's got a lot of traffic ahead of him if he wants to catch Mr. Sunshine before he starts putting a gap on the field. So we'll go ahead and spectate. And we'll listen to staff and see if we get the all clear. We're ready to go. FRL Network. Not sure who's operating your account, but who is the underdog driver? Well, if we take a look at the lineup, ignore Vanquish and Europa's times. For this race, well, actually, no, not for this race, but for the season, I'd probably say, well, Mr. Sunshine's already kind of putting a gap in the points right now. We're already the third race in out of 6. So, to put a dent, possibly, after Indianapolis Oval, which is next week. I'd probably say RZX Nix because he's been pretty consistent. This season did not have the race he had at Long Beach. He was riding in third majority of the race and just kind of fell apart after the late race caution. And on the restart, he just did not get a good launch and fell all the way back. But however, he did rebound it with a 4th place finish at COTA last time out. So if there are any more people in chat, feel free to ask me a question before we begin here very soon. And I hope everyone enjoys the race tonight. 50 laps. All right, we are set to go. 3rd round of season 2 of the IndyCar series. Not frosty. I don't know whether to believe that or not. So 9 drivers will make the start for tonight. Same number we had at COTA last week. So we're going to roll at 40 miles per hour here for the pace tonight, just because, actually, so yeah, 40 miles per hour, because where the restart zone is for tonight starts at the dark blue curbing in the final corner. If you look at that race map coming on to the main straight, you can kind of see where the curbing is right now as we're looking. It's the exact same curbing that they're going to use for the restart zone. Once they start to see that and it ends, that will be the whole restart zone. So Sunshine can fire off whenever he would like. So Sunshine's closest competitor so far this season has been Larry, but he's going to start towards the back in ninth. How good of a restart can he get when he's got a lot of traffic ahead of him before Sunshine starts to pull in that gap? So here we go. We're coming up to the restart zone. We'll go a little further back here on the start of this one. All right, rounding the final corner. Round 3 here at Indy GP is underway, and they are already beating and banging here on the restart. They are going 3 wide as Sunshine gets a huge lead going into turn 1. Ultra sends it in deep on RZX Nix's teammate. They go side by side through turns 2 and 3. Ultra kind of cut the corner there, but he gives the spots back there as he able to maneuver back to 5th. So Jag 2nd, Nix 3rd, Jason 4th, and 5th is Ultra. That is your top 5 here on the restart. And there is the gap between the drivers 2nd on back and to 1st, as we'll ride on board with RZX Jason. Oh, and Jason gets into the grass. Too much power, and so did King Cameron. So Ultra's going to go right on through. We'll hop up to Ultra now. So remember, first two laps under green. We will not throw a caution to keep the race flowing. So Nix looking to the inside in turn 1. He's going to back out of it. A little hesitant there. Jason's already rebound. He's right behind Ultra here. So we'll go up to Nix. See if he has some sort of run going in to the S section here. So Larry currently in 9th place. He started in 9th. He has stayed in 9th here on this start, not restart, because we haven't had a caution yet. Whoa, that was some lag. All right, so one more lap until cautions will be online. So we're still sticking on with this battle for 2nd between Jag, Nix. We got Ultra and Jason right behind, 4th and 5th. Cameron 6th, MVP 7th. Larry has moved his way up to 8th, and Fan is back in 9th. So we'll go on board once again with Nix. Looks like Nix is able to have better braking than Jag going into the S section here. Jag gets into the grass. It didn't really hurt his speed too much. Rounding the final few corners. Cautions are now enabled. He looks to the inside, but Jag cuts him off. Nix is able to keep it going, but I think that hurt them both more than it hurt Nix. And look at the excellent braking by RZX Nix as he is looking to try to take that 2nd place spot now, but he needs to get it around him as Ultra thought about a move on his teammate there, but wasn't able to get it done. Backs out of it there. So it is all single file here on the back straight. Jag doing as best he can to defending his 2nd place spot here early on. Take a look at the race map. There is the gap between first and third. So now Nix gets a pretty good run here out of the last corner. We'll see what that slipstream can do as he looks to try to throw the diver in the one. And no, he'll back out of it. He'll play a safe game. Jason all over the rear wing of RZX Ultra. We'll go back to him. We have, I believe, is that Cameron and MVP battling back there? Yes, that's them. So Jason looks to the left-hand side and will send it in deep. Will Ultra maintain the switchback? No, he does. He'll stay back where he is in fifth as the two behind them are catching up. So Sunshine leads from Jag, Nix, Jason Ultra, your top five. So Ultra has the opportunity of some draft here on the back of Jason. Jason takes the defensive line as we go into turn one. And he'll hang on to it. So now we have more cars coming in to effect as MVP into 6th and has caught this pack. Larry back in 7th, and Fan has dropped massively off the pace. We'll go back up to Jaguar, fending off Nix. And Jag did not get a good run coming out of the S as he's wheel to wheel with RZX Nix, who's going to be last on the brakes. Jag should get the better line going into the final corner here. He does, but that's not really going to help his exit as Nix is still all over the rear wing. As I thought Nix was going to go wheel to wheel there, but now he'll pull to the right-hand side. We'll get some of that draft as his advantage down into turns 1. He looks to the inside. But can Jag have the drive off the corner? Yes, he does. Jag still maintains 2nd as Nix frustratingly trying to be on the offensive end here. And now MVP has come alive here on lap 8 of this race with that gold car. Is that a gold car? I honestly can't tell. It's so shiny. Looks like some sort of gold. But he has cracked the top 5. He's moved past Ultra. Take a look at the fuel and tire situation. So they burnt off about 40% here with 9 laps in. I thought Sunshine was on the main stretch still. Look at the gap. It's still extending. So now we have Jason under pressure as it seems like MVP has found his little rhythm here as he started towards the tail end of the field. So backward shot of MVP and Ultra. And there's Larry B the G back in 7th. He is now all of a sudden in contentions here for this battle. Cameron starting to fall off the pace just a little bit. And did we just have a disconnect? Whoa. Whoa. What just happened? Did we just have a major lag? No one DC'd. I have no idea what just happened. Nix is up to 2nd. Don't know what happened. All right, so very interesting events there. So Jag falls back to third, and wow, he's got a lot of RZX Jason right behind him. Is Jason going to throw the diver? We know he's a pretty good dive bomber. Not able to get it done there. Look behind. Jason looking to the inside. He wants it. He wants it back. Jag kind of lets him have the inside, but oh, that really affects him, and he goes around. And he's back into 7th. So Jason goes right on through. I don't know if that was just contact from them. Jag really wasn't expecting it at all, or what that might have been, but that's really unfortunate for Jag, as he was doing pretty good right there defending until whatever happened on our end, some sort of lag spike that was in the lobby or whatever. So Nix will go, or actually he'll maintain, he's still in 2nd, so Jason MVP will gain a place here as MVP throws a diver into the S's here. So watch MVP looking to the inside. Last on the brakes. Can he get it done? Will Jason have to drive off of turn 2? Yes, he will. But MVP will look back to the inside. Once again, they both make contact. And going through the kink here, they went side by side there. And they're still side by side. Ooh, I thought Jason was going to hit the back end of Nix there. And oh, contact, more. So now we got Larry in the top 5 for the first time tonight, as we'll try to find out when we'll see pit stops. Probably in the next 5 or so laps. So after contact between Jason and MVP, that opens the door for Larry to take advantage of this opportunity. And MVP's will hang on to it momentarily. And this right here is a good passing opportunity. We go to the S's now. Larry locks up, last on the brakes. He gets it done. He's up to 4th. So Sunshine leads still from RZX Nix, RZX Jason, Larry B to G, and RZX U5A MVP. So now MVP has opportunity to overtake in the turn 1. But a little bit of that aero draft is not really helping MVP. As you can see, it's forcing him to go back. Some sort of bronze? Looks like a bronze to me. The Ultra still not out of this yet. You can see Jag in the distance. And now MVP hard on the brakes. They almost make contact there. And now Nix looks to be struggling a little bit on race pace because Jason is all over the rear wing now. So look behind Jason here and watch the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th with Jag now in the mix. So someone went in the pits there. I believe that, yes, Larry V to G has pit early. So he's going to be on a totally different strat than everyone else. Fan has also made his way into the pits. 18.1 seconds. Wow. So we might have Fan potentially going, I would say yes. Fan will be going a lap down here under the pit cycle. So tires starting to experience some wear. Watch and see if people pit. Nix completely went in, and more people followed him in as well. So 2nd through 6th all line up in the pits now. Where is that going to put Larry, as he is now rounding turn 2 of the oval section? I'm honestly curious to see what's going to happen here. It's going to be close. He's going to be in a lot of chaos here. So we'll ride on board and see what happens here. So ready to go. They come out of the pits. Is Larry going to pass all of them? Wow, yes he does. Larry passes every single person out of the pits, and just like that, he is up to 2nd. So early pit strategy pays off here for the driver 2nd in the points. So it is a Sunshine now will make his way into the pits here under this green flag pit cycle, as Larry now wants to put a gap between 2nd and 3rd. And now we've got a very tight battle for the 3rd place spot with Nix in control. And these are some awful camera angles. Jason, he looks to get a banger run coming into the final corner now. He didn't really get the run I thought he was going to get there. So single file 3rd on back to, I believe, 6th here. No, 7th. Sorry. Jason ever so close now. He got hit from behind as he went to the behind of Nick's here. So Ultra tries to break off the Giraffe. Behind him is MVP. And whoa, MVP got ever so close to Ultra there. Wow, that was a bad exit for Ultra. Surprised MVP's not really using the draft here. Can't really pass when these guys are all bunched up together. MVP is going to make the move. Can't get it done. Such a difficult corner to try to overtake, as the outside will just have the better launch. He's going to really need to send it in there if he wants to pass there at all tonight. So approaching the halfway point of this race, we've already seen one green flag pit cycle with Jag. Now gets to the inside of MVP, coming to the final corner, now onto the main street. And MVP makes the move. To 5th place he goes. Is Ultra going to repay the favor? Nope, Ultra will back it off. Go up to Jason and see if there's some sort of line he's missing to try to get around Nix, because this has been numerous laps where he has not been able to get around Nix here. Go on board. Oh, someone is off into the gravel. I think that's MVP. And MVP had a moment. He's back in 7th. I assume that's the one we saw that went off into the gravel trap. Not sure if there was any contact further behind us when we weren't looking. But we're still keeping it rolling here. So Nix really looks like Nix is really getting the better runs out of corners, as already he's like half a second in front Oh yeah, that last corner. So Jag has cracked the top 5 again after having made contact with Jasony and sent him all the way back to the 7th place spot. So it looks like from the leaderboard, MVP hits and might try a different strategy here. Jag had a bad exit. There we go, side by side down the front straight. And the turn 1, Jag seems to always get good runs out of the second turner, but no, Ultra's going to cut him off and he'll take, oh, maybe not. We didn't see Jag. Ultra just kind of hang on to the spot, but I don't know if Ultra just had a bad turn 2 there. But yeah, that was very, very interesting there. So we'll get a little backward shot and see if there's something Jasony can do as he goes on the straight and in the turn 1. So 20-second gap between first and second. We'll go back to Jag on that battle for 5th. Heavy lockup in the turn 1. I think Jag is using TCS here. It's only using stability. So we'll look at the damage report here. So about another 4 or 5 laps once again before we start seeing the second round of pit stops. Will it come down to a late race caution like it did last week at Coda? Most likely that will be the case. We are over halfway into this race. Oh, Nick's had a slip up in turn 2 on the exit, and Jasony's able to go around the outside, and he will stick it. He will get the 3rd place. As that is a very bad error by RZX Nix. So we'll still right on board on this battle and see if Nick has anything to say about that. So Larry pits from second. MVP is one lap down along with Fan. Next to the inside, contact once again. And Nix will gladly take that spot back. So Jag has kind of rebounded here, so... Oh, what just happened on the map? Did Jason had a bad entry? What the... So they all pit together once again. So caution cutoff will be at the start of lap 47 of this race, so that is about 17 laps from now. So Sunshine has put a lap on everyone that just now went into the pits. King Cameron not a lap down yet, along with Larry. King Cameron is yet to pit. And oh, Jason slides right into the gravel trap. Not sure if he had any help from someone from behind. I got tapped, or that was just his own doing, but anyway, it happened. But MVP is now back in the mix of this battle on kind of a different strategy here, as you can see a difference, major difference. So it is all single file here at Indianapolis. Mr. Sunshine has led every single lap to this point. Has lapped the whole field up to third, as he is yet to make his stop. I believe that is King Cameron into the pits. Now, Sunshine will continue to stay out. Battle for fifth. Ultra versus Jaguar. I was about to say Jason there. These two have been back and forth, kind of back and forth all race long. So it doesn't look like we've seen a whole lot of passing from these two specifically. It seems like whenever someone makes a mistake, the other person will prevail. So in this case, Jag making a mistake will allow Ultra to go right on through. So Sunshine trying to stretch this stint as long as he can, as they both, Ultra and Jag, go wheel to wheel. So talking about Sunshine here, trying to make his car go a little bit longer here to try to avoid maybe taking a late race pit stop to avoid pitting if a caution does come out late. So we'll have a look at Sunshine's damage. So I would imagine he pits this lap. And no, he's gonna wait it out longer. Wow, those tires look pretty good. Larry all alone out in second, as he is the only one that isn't a lap down, as we're still under green flag pit side rules because Sunshine has yet to pit for this final stint. So we'll go back to Jag and Ultra to see if we can catch anything. So so just by monitoring these two for the longest time, these two are pretty equivalent on pace. As we see, who was that just pit? Nick's just pit. Interesting. Ultra around the outside going in the 1. He gets it done. Very nice move. But Jag's able to pull the switch back. They are still wheel to wheel. As we go through turn 4, 5, and 6 through the kink now, Jag's going to hang on to it. So Mr. Sunshine finally pits. There's Larry in second. Third, MVP. Fourth, Jag. And fifth is RZX Ultra. So fan a lap down will let these gentlemen go right on through. So J-Sneed back in the mix versus Ultra and Jaguar. After having some sort of contact or sim twitch into the gravel trap. Whoa, Ultra. So Nick's back in the 8th place spot, a lap down to Sunshine. Not entirely sure why, maybe trying to take a late race pit stop so he won't have to pit for a tire grip if there is a late race caution. So caution cutoff once again will be at 47. And Ultra heavy on the brakes as he pretty much clipped the corner there. Jason's still struggling to get around Ultra. He's completely destroying the motor. Jag smacks the grass. And I don't think Ultra's really gaining a whole lot from that mistake. Let's see. It's about a 1 second gap between these three cars. And Jag is really having a handful coming out of the S as Ultra's all over that rear wing. So halfway on fuel here, someone else went into the pits. That's MVP, who was on a different strategy. He's going to take a late pit stop here. Ultra on the slipstream, on the attack on Jag, backs out of it going into one. So now as we're starting to see that tire grip start to somewhat fade away now here late in the second stint. Might possibly, some of these drivers are going to think about trying to save to the end, but also fighting for the positions as we're watching these three go out at for third. So Nick's over MVP and King Cameron. They sit 6th, 7th, and 8th. I think Cameron is also on a different strap. We'll still watch this battle. Is Ultra gonna send it? No, he won't. Question is, are we gonna get our first race green the whole way? That is yet to be decided. Who knows? It's the JRL. Pretty much anything can happen late. Nick's MVP, Cameron, again, like we talked about, they went a lap down. Obviously, different strategy to against Mr. Sunshine, who's led all 39 laps so far, as we are still cautionless here after the second green flag pit cycles. But we are still on the battle for third between Jag, Ultra, and Jason. We'll pull up that racing map once again. You can see 5th and 6th, there is the difference there. Was that? Okay, Jag was in the grass a little bit there, so you can see them. So Cameron will pit. Fan in 9th. Might go 2 laps down here. And there is Larry B, the G. We'll go back with Jason here and see. We'll have a little front row, I guess, spot. See how Ultra is going to get around Jag here, because he's failed to do that numerous times after having a good run going in turn 1. And Jason got close, or unless he thinking about pitting here, so he is going to pit. He wouldn't have enough to the end. So some of these guys are going to think about having to make stops here, unexpected stops. So so I think Sunshine actually had the right idea in mind by pitting extremely late in the second part of this race. So we got Jag up into second here, but that tire grip is starting to fade away, so I'm not sure what Jag is going to do here. Is he going to pit this time by, or he's just going to ride it to the end? Oh, excuse me, that's not Nick's, that's Ultra. Sorry, they had the exact same looking car. Ultra will pit. Jag stays out. Pull up the race map. We'll check on Mr. Sunshine. He has had barely any camera time tonight, as he looks to maybe put Larry a lap down, or maybe trying to save some grip to the end here in case of a late race caution. But Mr. Sunshine has been absolutely on his A game tonight, as he has had no competition. So coming out, no, that's Ultra. That's Ultra now out of the pits. This is Nick's. Okay, so their rear wings are a bit different, so that's what we gotta watch out for. So it's now Nick's versus MVP to the end of this race. Take a look at those differences. So pretty big difference. So if I'm MVP here, I try to overtake Nick's as quickly as possible, because I've got the better grip to the end of this race. Ultra, Jason, 6th and 7th. We'll go back to these guys. Jag finally pits. Jason to the inside of Ultra. So we get through the S's now. He gets it done up to 6th. I don't think Sunshine's going to pit at all. I think he's just going to go the whole way as it is. Jag. No, this is Larry, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Larry in second. He is about to go a lap down. So if Larry goes a lap down, Sunshine has lapped the whole field tonight. We have Jag. No, there's Jag. See how quickly Jason and Ultra get up to him. So MVP has now passed Nick's for that podium spot. Ultra has yet to get a successful pass on Jag in turn 1. Oh, Jag, it's a horrible turn 4. Going through the key, Ultra is going to go side by side and will take that top 5 spot to keep his top 5 streak alive. So we are now green to the whole way. Whoa, Ultra to the back of Jag. And Jason will try. Oh, I think he might have hit the sand. No, he didn't. Goes wheel to wheel through the kink. He's forced to cut it. Not sure what the stewards will probably think about that move, but with it, it gets him up in the 6th. Now on the attack for 5th. Does Knicks have anything for MVP? It looks like it's a no. And Sunshine has officially lapped everyone tonight. And Jason goes all the way low to try to block the draft. Or take away draft. So we got 3 laps to go at Indianapolis. Battle for 5th still on the line. The battle for the last podium spot is pulling away from Knicks as MVP looks to try to go from 8th to 3rd in this race. And Ultras maybe found something back here on Jason as they go wheel to wheel back through the kink again. Side by side down the back straight. And we go through the S's. Jason late on the brakes to the outside. Nothing there. Ultra will take the spot away. He is up to 6th as Jag starts to pull away. Two laps to go. So final lap this time by for Mr. Sunshine. as that battle still alive for the 5th place spot. Jag holds it momentarily, so technically it would be 2 more laps for these guys, as Fan kind of gets out of the way there. Someone went into the pits. Nix is in the pits. I guess he couldn't make it the whole way, so that's a spot gain for these drivers. I guess it wasn't meant to be for Nix for a 4th place finish today. So rounding final few corners this time by is your points leader, and for a 3rd time this season for Mr. Sunshine, Long Beach Coda here at Indianapolis tonight. It was a totally different story from the past 2 races. Mr. Sunshine has led 1 to 51 every single lap. He takes the checkered and wins the 3rd round of the IndyCar Series. Second will go to Larry B. the G, who is still racing. RZX U5A MVP to take a 3rd. And a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th as they are still trying to fight it out. Just a couple more corners and Jag should have a 4th place sealed. Fireworks and confetti fly through the air. Yeses, and then to the final section here. Can Ultra get it done? He cut the corner a little bit there, but it's really not going to do a whole lot. It isn't going to help one bit, but Jag will cross the line and take 4th. 5th will be Ultra. Jasony 6th. RZX next after forcing to take a late race pit stop will finish the night off in 7th. 8th will be King Cameron, and Fan will be P9. So as we wait for this race to end, we'll ride on board with the leader. It's a pretty entertaining race further back through the field, but it was nothing for the driver taking the 3rd win of the season. So we'll back out. And we'll look at our final results here tonight. And it will go to Sunshine, taking the fastest lap with a 106.2. Larry, MVP, will round off the podium spots, with Jag Ultra rounding off the top 5. Jason, Nix, Cameron, and Fan 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Nix, who started out strong in the race but had to pit extremely late in the race. So, with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. My name has been RZXJJ Reds, bringing you the 3rd round here tonight at Indy GP. Hope to see everyone back next Friday night as we head to the oval configuration here. It should be a very exciting race 100 lapper for an Indy 250 miles. But as we say, we're going to wrap it up here tonight, and hopefully we'll see everyone back. So, till then, my name's been RZXJJ Reds. This has been the JRL IndyCar Series, and I will be signing out for tonight. So long, everyone.